Hello everyone, my name is Caecilia Watu, and now I will explain about the type of steel. Steel in general can be grouped into two types, namely
Construction needs. First, white flame or WF. Second, U channel. Third, C channel. Fourth, RHS or reticular hollow sections. Fifth, SHS or
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, how are you? I hope you all are well. Cause now we'd like to tell you about the material with the title steel. But first, let me introduce myself and our group. So we're from group 1, and my name is Nanda Firmansyah, and the second one is Caecilia Viona Watu, and the third one is Marta Yuliani, and then Ferdian Fadhil Andipa, Nifriandix Liubana, and the last one is Andri, Yoan, and Blegur. So you guys already know our name. So just listen the explanation from us. The first part will be explained by Rian. Enjoy.
Hello, my name is Nifriandix Liubana. In the first part, I want to tell you about the definition of steel and the history of steel. Okay, the first I want to tell about the definition of steel. Steel is an alloy. Ferrous metal is a basic element with several other elements, including carbon. The elemental content of carbon in steel range from 0.2% to 2.1%, weight according to the grade. The following elements are always present in steel: is a carbon, manganese, phosphorus, sulfur, silicon, and to a lesser extent oxygen, nitrogen, and aluminum. In addition, there are other elements added to distinguish characteristics between several types of steel, including manganese, nickel, chromium, molybdenum, boron, titanium, vanadium, and niobium. By varying the content of carbon and the other alloying elements, various types of steel qualities can be obtained. The function of carbon in steel is as a hardening element by preventing the dislocation from shifting in the crystal lattice of iron atoms. Okay, next I want to tell about the history of steel. The history of steel can be traced back to the origins of iron, which is the main component of steel. Although there are findings to suggest that iron was used in 4000 BC, its use are likely more limited. In the early days of metalworking, bronze was significantly more popular than iron. Archaeological discoveries prove that bronze was widely used for weaponry and armor, but also for commercial purposes. However, more and more iron discoveries were discovered later around 2700 BC, giving it the name of the Iron Age period. Steel itself is an alloy made of at least two elements, iron and carbon, and appeared around 2000 years into the Iron Age. Meteoritic iron is the oldest known type of steel. Iron is extracted from iron nickel alloy, which is, is found in very few meteorites. Therefore, the use of meteorite iron is very rare and is only used for special occasions, decorations, and ceremonies. During 4000 BC, Ancient Egyptians had used meteorite of iron. Once more, ancient Egyptians had used meteorite iron for ornaments, spearheads. Even earlier, around 5000 BC, beds made of meteorite iron were used in Iran, proving that steel has a long and varied history. Okay, the next part will be explained by Viona.
Hello everyone, my name is Caecilia and now I will explain about the type of steel. Steel in general can be grouped into two types, namely the first, carbon steels. Steel is the most widely used engineering material. Technically, though this well-known alloy of iron and carbon is not as simple as one might think. Steel comes in a huge range of different grades, each with different characteristics. For the inexperienced, it can be difficult to know where to begin. A good place to start is with the two main types of steel. The first, carbon steels, consist of iron and carbon and contain no significant quantities of other metals. Carbon steels can be divided into three main grades. 1. Mild steel. Mild steel, the most widely used grade, is a low-carbon steel which contains up to approximately 0.3% carbon. 2. Medium carbon steel. Medium carbon steel contains between approximately 0.3% and 0.6% carbon. And 3. High carbon steel. High carbon steel contains between approximately 0.6% and 1.4% carbon. Second, alloy steels. The second main category of steel is alloy steels, which consists of iron, carbon, and one or more alloying metals. Specific grades of alloy steels include 1. Low alloy steels, which contain 90% or more iron and up to approximately 10% of alloying metals such as chromium, nickel, manganese, molybdenum, and vanadium. 2. High-strength low alloy steels or HSLA, which contain smaller quantities of the above metals, typically less than 2%. 3. Stainless steels, which contains chromium as well as other metals, such as nickel, and which do not rust. And 4. Tool steels, which are extremely hard and are used in cutting tools. They contain tungsten and or cobalt. A widely used grade of tool steel is high-speed steel, which is used in cutting tools that operate at high temperatures such as drill bits. Okay, the next part will be explained by my friend Yuliani.
Hello everyone, my name is Marta Yuliani, and now I want to tell you about the properties of steel. The properties of steel also vary according to the result of the steel being made and formed. In use, steel achieves 90% more with alloys for special purposes. Steel is made in a different proportion, percentages of charcoal. The higher the percentage of charcoal the steel becomes, first, the tang strength increases. Second, reduced nature of the regan. Third, the hardness increases, also the hardening ability plated of a maximum of 1.7% carbon. Fourth, reduced melting point, for example, 0% melting point carbon, 1539 degrees Celsius. 17% melting point carbon, 1380 degrees Celsius. Steel is easily corroded by heat or humidity. Then the steel for transmission must be coated to resist rust. For inspection of the wire, put in the copper oxide bath. Because steel does not have a good conductivity for transmission cables above the ground, it usually only functions as a reinforcement. Apart from these properties, there are also the typical properties of steel. First, hard, strong, durable. Second, strong magnetic properties. Third, low expansion coefficient. Fourth, resistant to pressure or loads. Fifth, resistant to acid. And the last, rust resistant. In the next part will be explained by Fadhil.
Hello everyone, I'm Ferdian Fadhil Andipa. I want to explain about corrosion. Corrosion. One weakness of melt steel is that it corrodes. Its surface progressively deteriorates due to a chemical reaction. This reaction takes place between the iron in the steel and the oxygen O2 in the air to form iron oxide. When iron corrodes, we say that it rusts. In some metals, such as aluminum, the presence of corrosion is not a problem, as the layer of the oxide around the metal remains hard, which prevents it from oxidizing any further. However, when melt steel gets rusty, the rust on the surface comes off continuously and a new rusty layer forms, progressively eating into the metal. The next, how to prevent corrosion on melt steel is 1. Avoid scratches on melt steel surface by sharp objects. 2. Avoid cement water. 3. Use bolt or other similar accessories. 4. Avoid corrosive chemical acidic or basic. 5. Store is a closed, dry place and avoid direct contact with soil, cement and other metal of the same type, stainless steel, copper, iron, etc. And the 6. Make sure tidiness during installation or workmanship. Okay, the next part will be explained by Andri.
Hello everyone, my name is Andri and Blegur. I want to explain about steel profile and their use. Steel profile and their use. Several Indonesian construction standards use profile steel. The need for permanent, sturdy, and stable construction inequality is the main priority for the implementation of established development and is the basis for the main mission of government-oriented construction development project. The following are the main types of steel materials commonly used in Indonesia according to construction needs. First, white flame or WF. Second, U-channel. Third, C-channel. Fourth, RHS or rectangular hollow sections. Fifth, SHS or square hollow sections. The next part will be explained by Nanda.
Okay, my name is Nanda Firmansyah, and in this part, I will explain about the uses of steel profile. The first one, there are white flange or WF. WF iron is commonly used for beams, columns, piles, top and bottom core members on the truss, composite beam or column, cantilever canopy, etc. The second one is U-channel or UNP. The use of UNP is almost the same as we have, except that the column is rarely used because it is relatively easy to bend. The third one is C-channel or CNP, commonly used for pull-ins or roof cover mountings. The and geared element that hold wall covering such as metal seats, truss member, and architectural component frames. The third one is rectangular hollow section. The uses of rectangular hollow section is architectural frame component like a ceiling, gypsum, partition, etc. Frames and support for non-structural ornaments. And the last one, there are square hollow section. The usage of square hollow section are almost the same as rectangular hollow section. Uh, the usage branching horizontal and vertical, secondary beam usually on the roof frame, architectural column, architectural component support usually exposed because each cylindrical shape has artistic value. Okay, guys, you have listened explanation from us, from our group, about the material with the title steel. I hope you guys understand, and if you guys have any question, please ask. And my name is Nanda Firmansyah from Group 1. Goodbye and have a nice day. Thank you.